I thought I would go live. Pretty much, I've been over there on TikTok, pretty much, being nosy. But yeah, I've run across CJ and Ty, honey. They pretty much, as they trying to make it seem like they doing a big one. The TikTok streets are pretty much lit. But my thing of it is, like I always say, I'm gonna give my unbiased opinion. I know it's strictly for content, but I don't believe for 1 second that they're in a real relationship. Everything has to be a moment, and most importantly, it has to always be on camera. I feel like CJ found him a sucker, so he decided he was gonna lick it. That's just my opinion. Now, I'm not to the point where I don't, think that he could be in a relationship with somebody, but CJ has a lot of growing up to do. Now, allegedly, they're saying that him and his girlfriend royalty. I still say girlfriend because that's who he really like want to be with. But that's conversation for another day. He pretty much, they're still co-parents and they doing what they do. CJ is pretty much considered the iPad. His house is considered the iPad house, but don't ask me why. Yeah, CJ pretty much when he get those kids over there, you can tell he be rushed. It be more for content than authenticity, if that makes sense. Now, it used to be a thing where he would want to get the kids, and pretty much play, do what he do on his channel. But I'm noticing a lot that he's leaving the kids. He ain't with the kids. He pretty much with Ty all the time. Ty ain't never with her kid. It's a lot going on. Now, my thing is, if y'all both got kids, why y'all don't never be together? Which is nothing wrong with that. Why y'all not together with y'all kids? I'm not understanding that. Now you were so in a rush for him to meet your daughter, but I've yet to see you, him, and the daughter in the same room together. You're always by yourself. Now, according to everybody, she does have a nanny. That's rich people problems. That ain't something I really much care about or whatever, really care anything about. Because in the, end of the day, I was raised to take care of your own kids. If you got money to throw around, do what you do. But it's nothing wrong with having a nanny. Everybody need help. But this is where I had a problem. You are a mother, but I never see you mothering. I don't never see it. I don't see it. I always see you everywhere, but with the kids. And when I say kids, I mean you, CJ, and the other two kids. I never see y'all together. Now, I see he pop in and out. He got Kamari on his screen. He got to make sure he remains relevant, meaning that he got to make people think that he's a family man. If you pay attention, if you go down the rabbit hole, because I've been down the rabbit hole plenty of times. And the main thing is I'm a CJ supporter from day one. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm a supporter now, but I've been rocking with CJ when he didn't even know if YouTube was really gonna be his thing. I've been rocking with him when he was with Royalty, rocking with him when he left Royalty, rocking with him when he was with Ty. No, I said it wrong. He was with Tata. Fast forward, he was with Lexi. My thing is, a lot of people get mad at me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Ty is not CJ's type. I'm gonna tell you why. If he was to the point that he wanted Ty, why he wait until she get on TikTok to talk to her? His words, not mine. He been knowing Ty for 8 years. Why he hadn't gotten in her inbox? Why he wait till now? Why? I know why. He wants content. Ty wants to be loved out loud. And most importantly, CJ is to the point he just wants to create a family dynamic. He knows that a couple's channel, anything in that direction will bring him traction back to YouTube. CJ's whole agenda is to stay relevant, most importantly, get the views, get to the bag, which is not a problem with that. But don't create this false narrative and have people thinking that you actually with Ty when you're not. You can tell on the camera that it's not authentic. It's pretty much content. I've been looking at some of their videos because they got this little page going around what's called Ty and CJ. I went down that rabbit hole too. It's number straight content over there. They are so content based that they actually stayed up for 24 hours in their PJs, pretty much doing content. She would ask him a question, he would ask her a question. But here's the thing: they have not known each other 90 days yet. Now, if you look at 90 Day Fiance, you got to at least have 90 days to be on 90 Day Fiance. And most of them people still don't know each other. So tell me how y'all are going to get married. Uh, Stay with me now. Get married, have children, get a house, and y'all ain't known each other 60 days. I'm the kind of person I'm going to give it about a little leeway. But we're going to revisit this thing another year from now. We're going to see if they together, number one. Number two, if they married. Number three, if they got any kids. Those three things I named, none of those are gonna happen. But I tell you what's gonna happen. CJ is gonna go up. He's gonna keep his relevancy. Most importantly, he ain't going back broke. And more so than that, he's gonna lick Ty just like the sucker she is. I said it with my whole chest. I don't care who don't like it. It is sad that she got a daddy in her life and she around here basically displaying daddy issues. Cause at the end of the day, why are you pretty much got to throw this down our throat that you with this man? It's okay to love somebody out loud, but you got to love somebody and let it be authentic. Let it be believable. This thing started on TikTok. It's a TikTok romance. It's just TikTok and TikTok and TikTok and everywhere. Now he told us that he probably would do a couples channel. Okay, cool. Do a couples channel. Run him up. I ain't mad at it. Get to the bag. But what tickled me was that when he went to her house, first thing came out her mouth was he need to remove his shoes. A lot of people say, why are you worried about him removing his shoes? Now you ain't seen this man in a minute. You say y'all inseparable. Last thing you worried about are his shoes. Now you take him down the rabbit hole, because I call it a rabbit hole. You take him down in the basement of your house, and you basically say that's where you sleeping. Why are you sleeping in the basement? You got a whole house. Number two, why are you having this man to film, but you're not letting nobody see the inside of your house? You know why? This ain't even legit. You don't want nobody to see because you're living in the other part of the house. Now, quote unquote, allegedly, they're saying that Ty and Deja are actually sharing that house. And the more I look at the way he was coming through the door and where he ended up, I think it's a little validity to that. Because if you got a whole house, why are you staying down in the basement part? Why? He was like, "Oh, she got a playroom. Of course she do. That's what a nanny be with her. Cause at the end of the day, if you know, you know, you never see Ty and that baby in the same place. I ain't never seen it. I be on her TikTok. Sometimes I be on Instagram. I don't never see her and that baby in the same place at the same time. She was just at the graduation. I ain't see the baby. She met up with CJ on the yacht. I didn't see the baby. Something wrong with that. If you a mother, I'm gonna see you and that baby at the same time at some point. I hadn't seen it. Now, a lot of people might well say, you don't know them personally, you haven't seen them up close. That's not the point. The point is nobody has seen this baby and her in the same place yet. Now her sister, you see the babies all the time. Now sometimes you might not hear them because she be battling. But I tell you what you need to pay attention to is the fact that when they all four of them get in that box together, Trend has the biggest smile of them all. I said, well, why are you watching her? Because her face light up like Christmas tree every time he jump in the box. My thing is you better watch your sister Trend. You can say that I don't know what I'm talking about, but at the end of the day, yes, I do. You gotta pay attention. She get a little too eager and too doggone happy about that man being in the box. Now, if you go on her battles and you just watch her on TikTok, she had that resting bitch face. She just be sitting there looking crazy when nobody's in the box. It's just her. But as soon as CJ come up there, she got a big Kool-Aid smile on her face. Yeah, I said a big Kool-Aid smile on her face. The daddy be battling for 30 days and 30 nights. CJ be over there throwing money on him, but yeah, he couldn't throw no money on Trend. But yeah, he jumped in the box and told Dre baby that the reason why he didn't throw no money because she said don't throw no money. My thing is in a minute, CJ ain't gonna have no money to throw if you keep on the rate he going. Now she just took him to Atlanta and let him do the big one. He started out putting gas in the car. He took her to dinner. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But took him to some place called Seesaw. I was like, okay, I see what she doing. She doing her big one. If you know, you know that restaurant is expensive. It's low budget, but it's expensive. If that makes sense. But yeah, that's his pocket, not my pocket. I'm just making an observation. Now, hopefully, CJ will get his little cloud out of this, and most importantly, he will keep you know, stay relevant. Cause CJ gonna just like I said, he gonna stay relevant. I don't care who he got to deal with in order to stay relevant. Now they're saying that he trying to be live pro. Now, if you know, you know, TikTok ain't no easy battle over there. Being live pro is a thing. Now, I personally think he'll be perfect for it because he likes to stream. But he's got to realize that he got to do one simple thing, and that is get away from Ty for a minute. You can't be in Ty face the whole time while you're trying to stream. If you're trying to stream, you got to be a streamer. When you see DDG, you don't see all them women sitting up in there unless he interviewing them or they are part of the stream. But he cannot separate reality from content, and that's what's gonna be his downfall. Now I don't know what Royalty got to say about it, but at the end of the day, I already know how it's finna go. No, don't even worry about meeting the twin because they ain't finna happen. Nope. Mm-mm. Ain't gonna have him capping. You let him met your daughter, so let that do you. But hopefully y'all will get together and do your little couples channel and let us see what you got going on over there. Cause I personally I'm here for it. I love some content. But you ain't gonna get me to believe that them people in a real relationship. No, it ain't gonna happen. You can say as much as you want to say it, that don't make me believe it. No, CJ and Ty are not in a real relationship. This is strictly for content and for business. Because you know, CJ refuses to go back to where he came from, poverty. So he saw his little channel was dwindling, so he thought he'd jump on TikTok, do his big one. Yana didn't bite, so just like he said, Ty bit, so he licked her. She a sucker, so he licked her. And the dad is sitting there like a little dummy grinning like it's funny. I said to myself, if that was my daughter and I was him, I get him so far away from my daughter, he would have to dial internationally. This is how far he had to get away from my child. Like when you a cloud chaser, you ain't worried about stuff like that. See, he loved bombing her, and he pretty much over there doing what he got to do to stay relevant over there, if that makes sense. Now, I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't wish the relationship to go sour. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what I see and how I feel about the situation. And here's the thing: I'm not the only person that feel this way. It's a lot of people that feel that way. You would be surprised. There's some people on TikTok that pretty much opened my eyes. I was like, wait, wait. I was like, run that back again, run that back again. Did you just say that? Run that back again? But yeah, CJ and Ty, in my mind, it ain't no real relationship. It's strictly content. It's good. It's cool. It's vibes. Hopefully, it won't end in nothing bad. It will actually, you know, get them both what they need, some clout. But yeah, I pretty much was over there doing what I do, like I told y'all. I was going down the rabbit hole again, and it was in the form of Netflix. I went over there, and I'm pretty much hooked now. I'm watching Nemesis. Yeah, I pretty much seen the last episode last night, and the vibes was good over there. I love Nemesis. I'm watching some more stuff over there. Netflix got me in a chokehold, but tonight I'm finna pick up where I left off at, and I'm finna watch The Shy. Yep, I gotta watch The Shy. The new season is lit. We only on episode 2, baby, and I'm all in. I'm trying to see what gonna happen to Nook. I'm trying to see what in the world is Nook doing with you know who. Why is she with him? Some people saying that she with him because she know that he pretty much off her baby daddy. I don't know, but I'm finna go down the rabbit hole and see. Cause I don't remember that episode. I don't remember who it was that the reason why Tiffany's old man is not here. Cause if you know who I'm talking about, Tiffany, the guy that was actually that she had the baby for. Cause the mama all of a sudden she left too. But if you are a true Shy fan, you know who I'm talking about. I'm just speaking in code right now because this ain't this is not a review of the Shy. Now I could do a nasty review of the Shy, but I ain't gonna do it because for copyright reasons. But yeah, I love the Shy. That's my ish. We looking at Bell Collector Birmingham. They doing a big one over there too. Stormy, yeah, Stormy. Stormy is definitely in charge of the girls over there, honey. She be doing her big one. Her and Tiffany be going back and forth, and I be cackling. I be saying to myself, Tiffany, let it go, child. Tiffany, Stormy is not finna let you be in charge of the girls. Now you might be in charge of what you got going on at your house, but when you are in front of Stormy, just know that she ain't listening to nothing that you gotta say. Not nothing. She is only listening to what she gotta say. Now I be over there on her little TikTok. She be doing her big one, doing her boss moves with her canvas beauty. I done bought a couple things, and yeah, I am happy with my stuff. I ain't gonna do no nasty review because y'all I know y'all'll be here for that, but no, this ain't what we doing. I just popping in, let you guys know that I'm live. I'm still alive, and most important, like I told you guys, I be on the TikTok. If you to the point you want to go to the TikTok and you want to actually subscribe, nope, I said the wrong word. You want to follow me on over there, you can. I got the same channel name, Ice Therapy. But yeah, I just get on there and get my feet wet over there at TikTok. I decided I'd pop in over here and see what y'all got going on. Most importantly, like I told y'all earlier, I was catching up, seeing what I got to do. I done got my seafood boil going. I'm getting ready to get side the pool later and do what I do. And after 10 o'clock, it's cocktails. Cocktails, drinks, whatever. Red cup season. I hope you guys are enjoying your actual Saturday because I'm enjoying mine. This week has been very eventful. And when I say eventful, we'll just leave it at that. I'm going to give you guys a story time, but I can't do it right now. But I will eventually give y'all a story time, let y'all know what's going on over here. Because I pretty much was dipping my toe over here too, looking at the mommies, see what they had going on. A lot of people don't watch the mommies, but I do. I pretty much looking at Jazz channel, trying to see what her and Chrissy got going on. Now the streets are saying she went and took her little narrow behind down there to Chrissy's daughter's graduation. I mean, they're wrong with it, taking you a little trip, doing your little 1-2. But I tell you what, just like everybody was saying, we all in agreements. When you get back and you put that camera on them kids and they hair ain't did, oh, we finna take you down through there. You better make sure them kids' hair is done. When I said done, everybody hair better be done, braided, haircuts, everything. And you can feel free to do something with your head too. Yep, my jazz life. But we're gonna get off my jazz life, cause girl, she a hot mess over there. But yeah, I be pretty much seeing what the mommies are doing, looking at some new channels, give me some meal ideas. Cause at the end of the day, I like a new recipe every now and then. I did me some dirty spaghetti 2 days ago. It was pretty good. I'm trying to get the Mexican tuna going. I pretty much put it in there and let it chill. I don't know if I'm gonna try it or not, but I might dip my head in there and see what it's giving. But yeah, I appreciate you guys actually subscribed over here and actually rocking. I know a lot of y'all actually don't catch me live. A lot of y'all are not interacting. Y'all are not looking at the videos, but I hope you guys are to the point where you'll start looking at the videos and actually, get showing your girl channel some love. Now, a lot of people to the point they are over there on my other channel, which is reaction therapy. Now, I do not post over there, but I will start back posting over there if that makes sense. But I'm so glad that you guys actually are rocking with that reaction therapy channel. I'm almost at 3K over there. I didn't know that that channel was going to grow as much as it did. And I think what it is, a lot of them people over there, I have not pulled them over to this new channel. So I'm hoping I can get them from over there and pull them over here. Now, as far as TikTok is concerned, I just pretty much be over there fooling around, seeing what they got going on. Like I told you guys, I be over there pretty much being in rich people business. I be being in CJ and Ty business. And guess what? That's what I'm gonna continue to do. Be in a business. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do reactions over there on them. I don't know. I'm thinking more so that channel, I'm gonna take it another direction. We're gonna just straight be deep in the deep freezer. If you know what that mean I'm gonna be doing ice. I'm gonna be eating ice over there, minding my business and drinking my water literally. I don't know. We're gonna see. Cause see, I pretty much went down the rabbit hole in that too. It's a big community for eating ice now. That's what a lot of people are doing. Cause I see a lot of people be doing it on Instagram. And I pretty much, I'm not a hater, I support. Now, a lot of people don't support me like I support them, but that's okay. It is what it is. Support is what it is. You can't make nobody do it. And most important, you can't beg nobody to do it. But I know it's a lot of people that I support don't support me, but eventually they will. It is what it is. But I don't take YouTube too serious, meaning that, people going to be who they want to be. They're going to have a niche, first of all, that they like. And most important, they're going to rock with who they want to rock with. But what a lot of people are doing is they ganging up. Everybody is pretty much in little groups. Now, we grown, but a lot of people be in different groups. And they be in groups for certain reasons, meaning that they ain't gonna rock with you because nobody else don't rock with you. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? And I had to get off another creator's channel because she was doing too much over there. I was pretty much, down in the rabbit hole. She was, it's okay to do a reaction on people, but when you to the point where you pretty much bullying somebody, oh, I got to step back. Because one thing I'm gonna do on my channel, I'm gonna give my unbiased opinion. I'm gonna react, but I'm not gonna bully nobody. Because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to do the same thing to me. So I had to not only pull my membership from over there. You heard what I said. I had to pull my membership. I had to take my mod stick and throw it in the corner, and I refused to watch another video. I'm not gonna mention their name, but anybody know they know. They know exactly what channel I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't ride nobody wave, but I ain't really got to do that. And I noticed that a lot of people over there that was actually subscribed to my channel, they don't watch my videos. So just like I told you, just because people grown does not mean that they don't click up together because they do. Yep, that's what people do. I thought I left it in middle school, but I see now as grown people we entertaining it again, but I don't entertain it. Whatever I like, and whatever I don't. That's just how it go with me. But everybody ain't the same, and just like the song said, everybody ain't regular. But yeah, I be over there on TikTok, honey. Bossy be doing her big one. Grip be over there doing her big one too. So I be trying to see what they got going on, child. TikTok got me in a chokehold. You heard what I said, a chokehold, child. They be doing a big one over there on TikTok. I don't care what you say. It's fun, neat to me. I be over there so deep up in TikTok, child. I be forgetting about I got a channel. Forget a lot of times that I got shit I need to be doing. But that's neither here nor there. Like I told you, I hope you guys enjoy your Saturday because I'm enjoying mine. And most importantly, I hope you drinking your water, child, and you minding your business. Because I guess what I'm gonna do the same. But I'm gonna slide off this live because I got to go and finish up my Netflix fix. And I got to finish eating my seafood boil because I ain't finna eat it on camera. No, I'm not finna do it. This is not, and I repeat, not a mukbang. It could be, but nah, this ain't a mukbang. I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. I hope you guys support the channel. Hope you like this particular live, and most importantly, go up there and run up my videos. Cause like I told you guys, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers over here. That's the goal. I've been stuck at 100. Hopefully, I can change that eventually by putting out more content. But if you're to the point you actually rock with TikTok, you can go to TikTok. You can actually support me over there too. Just like I told you, got the same channel name, Ice Therapy. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me as long as you have. And those of you that support me on TikTok, I love you. I appreciate you. And if you to the point you on both platforms, rock with your girl, give me a thumbs up, give me an algorithm, do whatever you gotta do. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I'm going to always give you what? My unbiased opinion. And I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.